Hi, Debbie Nicholson speaking. I'm really excited because I've just published another book in the Kindle store on Amazon, and it's just going up as we speak. And so I thought, well, I'll do this little video to introduce it to the world. It's called Alma Reveals His Entrepreneurial Secrets. And as I have been saying in my videos that I've been talking about since I first started the challenge of doing my 90-day challenge with a video, many of your answers are in the scriptures, and there's a lot of people who can't afford another motivational book, although in my case there's no room for one because I live in a mobile home, and so therefore you need to be able to be clever at how you think about what you're going to do to read a book. And if you don't have a motivational book or are not in a position to get one yet, or not even near a bookshop whereby you can buy one, what you need to do is, get your scriptures out. Most households have scriptures, I'm sure, and just go through them and just pick out the scriptures that you like and think about it and put your name in there and help you understand that this has been written for you. No matter what religion you belong to, there are always good books that belong to your own religion, and if you go through them very, very carefully, you can find wonderful motivating scriptures to help you to get on in your own business. Now in my book I have actually gone through the Book of Mormon, and I have taken out a wonderful array of scriptures that are going to really help you in your business if you're an internet marketer or an entrepreneurial type thinking person. And even if you're just at home and you're wanting to just get your self-esteem up, it would be great if you could just download a copy of my book. The price on this one is $4.99 because there are 400 scriptures this time, and it took a long time. It took more than a few days to get it all together, but I feel like I'm offering a good deal of value to you should you choose to read it, because I've categorized it into wonderful chapters. The chapter headings are let me see the chapter headings are marketing, conversions, shiny objects, training, building a list, customizing, autoresponder, follow-up, launch, event, personal development. Now, I thought that, those categories are what we are always looking for and looking to when we have our training online, and even offline when we, are working online businesses. And I thought, well, we're supposed to liken the scriptures to ourselves. I don't know what you're taught in your church, but that's what we're taught. We're taught to liken the scriptures to us, which means that we should substitute our own personal name into the parts that refer to someone. So why shouldn't it be you and your name going in there? After all, aren't scriptures given to us to reveal to us the mind of our Heavenly Father? To give us revelation so that we might know the age-old wisdom that has been taught to us from these very same pages for thousands upon thousands of years by all religions, no matter who the book belongs to. Now look, I love Alma. The Book of Alma is just such a wonderful tool in our Book of Mormon, and because he's so full of teaching tools, and I've taken the time with this book to seek out wonderful scriptures so that you can look at them for a handy reference for your business and your way of life. Now I do read the scriptures every day because we're encouraged to read 30 minutes every day, to listen to audio for 30 minutes every day, and to watch something for 30 minutes every day, just to keep our mindset in the right place. And I've been really thoroughly enjoying looking through the scriptures and thinking, oh, now I've seen that come out. So I see Brad Sugars. I've seen him, with his wonderful posters. I've seen him quoting things that the origins go back to the scriptures. I've read Norman Vincent Peale, and the origins go back to the Old Testament and the New Testament, and I'm going to publish a book on the Old Testament and New Testament shortly too, just as soon as I've got through our Book of Mormon to the prophets that I like through them. And and in the Quran, I've got a copy of the Quran because a wonderful friend has sent that to me, and to help me with my research for my books. And so I'm going to go through that and see what that is in there that can help motivate you people who read the Quran. And I'm going to get hold of other religious books, because I know that whoever's written these books, all of your prophets, they've all sent these scriptures so that you can read in these current days to help you with your mindset so that you can improve your life. They didn't just talk a lot of mumbo jumbo. Those scriptures that you are reading, are all stories about people's lives. And if you just can look at it like that, and not as, it's just a religious book. It's not just a religious book. What you're reading are stories about people's lives and how they learned the lessons that needed to be learned in order for them to survive that and then. And in order for you to be here today, one of these people was your ancestors. You don't know. If you trace your family history, you can go back. You can trace your line quite right the way back, as far as Noah, anyway. And so, and in all religions, I'm sure that they have stories about the big flood. I don't know, because I haven't actually read anybody else's scriptures yet, but I'm going to, because I know that there are answers in all religious books that can help you with your motivation and with your mindset, that's going to help you to get that self-esteem, that confidence, that willingness to just go that one step further, to overcome obstacles, and know that that's going to how you're going to reach your goal. So I'd like to know that you might put a review of my book when you've bought it and read it. At the bottom where it says to put a review, that would be great, because we authors are always looking for reviews. And I do appreciate the reviews that I get offline. I do appreciate the reviews I get outside of Amazon, and I wish that I could just paste them in there into Amazon, because I get a lot of comments on Skype and a lot of comments on Facebook and Twitter and that about my books. So it would be nice if I could copy and paste them into the review section for Amazon, because that's not possible unless somebody can tell me how you do that. So the reviews I get, of course, are wonderful to me, but they're not helping new readers, because they're not actually on the Amazon site. So I would encourage you that if you do happen to read my book and you do happen to purchase my book, just put a few words down there whether you liked it or not, or could see how it could help you. I would be really appreciative of that. So with that, I would just like to encourage you to go to Amazon right now. I've got the link to the book just above here, so that you'll know where you can get your copy. And I'll talk to you again another time, because I've now started a new book, because it's NaNoWriMo month. And I promised myself that I was going to get 4 books published this month, and this is what I have been inspired to do. Plus I've done 10,000 words on a novel that I've been working on as well. So I didn't quite probably get the 50,000 words that are required by NaNoWriMo to be done during the month of November, but I feel that I've done my part, because I've really enjoyed the pressure that has been upon me to do the 2 that I've done so far, and I know the 3rd one is already in the making, and I'm not sure what's going to happen next, because I'm not sure whether there will be a 4th one from the Book of Mormon, or there might be a start to one of the other books that I have in my home. Alright, so enjoy, and this is Debbie Nicholson signing out from New Zealand.